Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mundo. We are back for NXT on Non-Stop Wrestling. And to kick us off, we have Jess with us. Jess, who is new to Non-Stop Wrestling. Jess, say hello to the fans.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jess, and I am here on commentary. Thank you for Mundo for letting me come here this week. And, yeah.
There we go. We have got Jess. Jess is going to go through, after we've sort of kicked Bisping to the curb. So let's go through Fatal 4-Way TLC. This match is to qualify for the World Championship on Raw Elimination Chamber, Jess.
Wow.
So one of these lucky guys from NXT could get to be could actually win the championship on Raw.
So wait, they don't win the NXT title; they go straight to Raw.
Yeah, they go straight. They don't go on the Raw roster. Apparently, what I'm told is they get a chance in the Chamber match at the pay-per-view next Sunday night.
That's still huge, though. That will boost all their careers. Either one of them.
Indeed, and if they win the Elimination Chamber, they don't have to go through the roster spot challenge. They automatically get a roster spot.
Wow.
Well, obviously, which will be a good thing because you don't want to bring the World Championship to NXT, of course.
Yeah, that'll definitely cause some problems.
So let's have a look. So just to let everyone know, to win this match, you have to climb the ladder and get the briefcase. Now, I'm being told that inside the briefcase is a key to the pod, apparently. So I don't know why they put it in a briefcase, by the way. What you would think they would just hang the key, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you think they would, but hey, never know.
It's non-stop wrestling for you. And just go through a few things. As you say, I'm the Mundo. Everyone knows who I am. I am one half of the World Tag Team Champions with AJ Styles on SmackDown. Jess, tell people about you. What do you know about? Have you watched NXT before?
I actually, when I got the job, or even before I got the job, even when I heard that there was a job opening, I went back and I watched most of the NXT episodes, probably past until episode 9. So from episode 9 on.
So you've seen quite a few then.
I have.
How do you think? What do you think about these four guys in the ring then? Obviously, we've got Drew McIntyre, who used to be the first ever tag team champions. We've got
former champ David Otunga.
Exactly, he indeed won them. He only held it for about a week. But he still hold it. Zack Ryder has been tag team champions as well. But Kofi Kingston is the odd guy out here. He hasn't won anything.
And if he wins it, then that will definitely help him out. He'd have an edge over everyone being the Raw World Champion instead of the NXT one.
And could you imagine winning this? It's a bit like obviously I don't think you've seen the first ever episode. Sean Bethrick, who was an NXT superstar. Won a Battle Royal, went to the ladder match, and actually won the Non-Stop Wrestling Championship. And now that is why he's on. We've gone to a break, sorry. Thanks for the production team again. Non-Stop Wrestling Elimination Chamber is next Sunday. It's the 8th of September. I'm joining Dave Easton and Matt Rhodes for commentary on our Twitch TV channel. Sorry, I've been told... Just to say, can the people in the back tell us when we're going to break, please? Thank you. We've got a newcomer here. At least look professional. Sorry. I actually think, Jess, you're quite lucky as well because you're actually commentating with me, and not Dave Easton.
Not that drunk.
No, and and exactly. And if you've got Dave Easton, he's always drunk apparently. So, happy days here. As David Otunga looks to be going to hit Kofi Kingston. Looks like with a verdict. No. Yes, it is. There is the verdict. Through. Oh, well, he hit it.
Oh, my.
Well, the table didn't break. That's not going to be good. I think he's going to try it again. Zack Ryder just carrying the table around decides to hit both men. And then
that's easy.
Yeah, and indeed just sort of hits. And Drew McIntyre comes back into the ring. Maybe come to pick the pieces up. Remember, you have to climb the ladder. And another David Otunga's on fire here tonight.
I know, we were saying earlier about how if Kofi Kingston could win this match, he could be the Raw champion. It does not look like he'll have a shot right now.
No, especially if he keeps getting hit with a verdict. But look, Zack Ryder on the other side, that's a good move, trying to get rid of the legs of Drew McIntyre, making sure that he can't climb the ladder. Always a good tactic in a ladder match, I guess.
True.
As David Otunga sort of got a personal issue with Kofi Kingston here. Gets hit by a flying ladder. Zack Ryder now climbing the ladder. Drew McIntyre going the other side. David Otunga going the other side. And this is not a good place to be on top of that ladder. Look at this.
Oh, is he going to push him off?
I don't know what he's going to do here. What? Oh, he's pushed him off.
Whoa.
Great chance here for the... Oh, no, he's fell off. Not a good thing. Kofi Kingston now climbing. Sort of having trouble climbing the ladder here.
Now I know you have more experience than on the show than I do, but
He's
I've
got
never.
it!
Oh wow!
Out of nowhere, that people still claiming that I think, and he hasn't got it, but he has. And
I don't.
well, look at that, Jess. The person who hasn't won a championship now goes into the Raw Elimination Chamber.
It's insane. I was just about to say before I got interrupted by Kofi's victory that I don't know why David Otunga would just jump off the ladder like that when he could have just easily have grabbed the briefcase, but clearly that cost him in the end.
It didn't. Well done, Kofi Kingston. Is this now? It's the start of Kofi's rise to the top here in non-stop wrestling.
Could very well be.
A lot of people have said in the past that Kofi Kingston, really for his talents, has really let himself down in NXT, but maybe that is just what he requires. Coming up next, it is just a singles competition match. It is JC Pullins versus Goldust. This should be a very interesting singles match. Both competitors are a bit on the weird side, Jess. I don't know if you've seen these two people before.
I have, and I can definitely say Goldust is on the weird side.
Let's see what happens here. And coming up first, JC Pullins. Not many people know anything about Jess. I don't know if you've managed to catch a break with this guy backstage, but every time I've went to try and see him, it's you just can't get a word with him. You can't find him.
Oh yeah, I mean I just walked through the back. I really didn't talk to anyone this time. I was a little nervous being my first show, but yeah.
Well, let's see what happens. JC Pullins, yeah, very mysterious character for non-stop wrestling. Been in NXT since the beginning. Hasn't held actually any championships, but maybe this could be a start of a push here if he does beat Goldust here tonight. So let's see. As I say, this a very mysterious fellow, this JC Pullins. As I say, I think it should be a good idea if we could actually get to know more about him. Again, at the back, if you can hear us. Anybody know anything about this guy? I'm looking through They don't give me many notes here, Jess. I don't know if you've got any.
I don't have any.
See, they don't give me any as well here. Obviously, I don't know if they expect me just to make these things up as we go along. Let me just see if I can. I'm being told we have a Wikipedia page.
Oh, you do?
Yes, apparently we do. Apparently it's nonstopwrestling.wikipedia.com. Go to that if you want to have a look at bios of the fighters. But apparently we're in the middle of a show, so really can't do that at this moment in time. So here comes Goldust. And what do you think about Goldust, Jess?
Oh, he is one crazy creature.
The former tag team champion as well.
Yes, he was.
Along with Val Venus. Very odd.
I believe.
Odd couple.
Yeah.
So here we go. JC Pullins and Goldust. And really, I think for this, Jess, it's going to be who comes out the quicker. May dominate this match.
Yeah, I mean the first strike is always a good start to winning the match, but you never know what happens. I've seen people come back.
Indeed, Goldust here going after JC Pullins early on. Let's have I do believe this is a question for the app. If you're in the app, if you think JC Pullins is going to win, you need to press 1. If Goldust, press 2. And we'll give you the result of what the fans say at the end of the match, see if they're correct. As these two hook up again. As I say, JC Pullins, Jess, another guy who hasn't won a championship here in NXT. Really, he's got to stop putting the results up. Time's running out for Season 1. We're only a couple of months away from the end of Season 1. You've got to think that this guy, he's got to start winning matches and soon.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to keep a roster spot for Season 2, he definitely has to get on that.
Indeed. Big news coming for Season 2 very shortly. Stay tuned to Non-Stop Wrestling TV. We will be able to give you news in the coming weeks. Once we know furthermore. Also, as I say, watch SmackDown because I'm on it. Enough said, really. Do you know I'm one half of the Tag Team Champions, Jess?
That is what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't like to brag about it much just because I'm that good. But let's see what's going on here as Goldust in a bit of trouble here, thrown into the corner. Again, if you want JC Pullins to win, press 1. If you want Goldust to win, press 2. Let's see what as we roll on here. That's right, now spinning heel kick by JC Pullins. Jess, so far, who are you impressed with out of these two?
I'm actually impressed with JC. As soon as you told me that he's never been a champion, and he's pulling off some pretty insane moves here on Goldust.
As you say, it's a veteran of like Goldust. You've got to keep on and keep really the attacks going all the time, because give Goldust an inch of space and you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And look at this, Goldust going for the submission win here. But JC Pullins a bit too early in the match for that. Powers out. If you were if you were going up against someone like Goldust, how would you approach this match?
Well, I know Goldust is bigger. He doesn't have as much strength as a... Oops.
Sorry, again, we've got to go to a break. Sorry, Jess, I do apologise.
It's okay.
We've got to pay these bills somehow, apparently. Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown is on Thursday, 11 in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. I'm on that show. I can only apologise to Jess for being cut off again. Someone in the back should be... If that's Bisping in the back again, somebody better tell him to get this show sorted out. Sorry, Jess, you were saying before I interrupted you.
Yeah, I know Goldust has strength. I mean, he doesn't show it at all times just because of his bizarre moveset, but he is quite the strong fellow, and I'd say you have to use your speed to get around him in quickness.
And during the break, JC Pullins has been in a spot of trouble. Here comes Goldust. Oh no, we know what's going to happen here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Through the barriers. The handyman will have to come out and help us again. This is in a lot of trouble for JC Pullins. Goldust, there's a guy in the sign. Why do we allow signs in this building? So 1990s. Put your sign down. As he goes through, Goldust back inside the ring. It's JC Pullins. I don't know if he's going to get back in here.
Oh, looks like he is.
Yeah, he's managed to get back. Not many people managed to get up from that going through the barriers. But Goldust now, look at this, continuing to work on the head with a nice bulldog, taking JC Pullins out. Both men showing effects of the match. Unless Goldust just taunted him, I don't know. But Goldust, what is he doing here? There it is, the neck breaker. Surely this one could be over. Hooks a leg. Call it, Jess.
2, 3. It's over.
It is over. Goldust wins. Big win for the bizarre one here this evening.
Indeed.
So Goldust, will he be looking for an NXT title shot with that win? Got to give him a lot of credit for a big win over JC Pullins. And let's just have a quick look through the app. Well, the app was split 50% each. So there you go. 50% were right that it was going to be Goldust. So Goldust picks up the win. And we'll see. Hopefully, see if he's now going to concentrate on singles wrestling instead of the tag team action. We're going to move on here though, as Santino Marella versus Matt Rhodes is a #1 contendership match for the NXT title. The winner will face Zack Lloyd next week. And Jess, have you seen any of these two competitors?
I have seen a bunch of what did they call him? The groovy one, Matt Rhodes.
The groovy one, indeed. Matt Rhodes he actually commentates for Non-Stop Wrestling on pay-per-views and Raw, but now it seems he wants to concentrate on NXT, going for the championship. But this guy, Santino Marella, you have to call him a veteran now. From
former tag champ.
Indeed, former tag team champ with Zack Ryder. You can't give this guy any, you can't let him down for a minute. He's gonna come straight at you, despite him being a little bit goofy.
It's very true.
And he knows how to win it, but this guy, now I've heard rumours about this guy being with Paul Heyman, Jess. I don't know if I hope it's not true, because obviously Matt Rhodes is, not the kind of person I thought you would associate with Paul Heyman.
It's true.
And is that who did I just see Paul Heyman on the stage? I
think you did.
Please tell me that is not true. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What the hell? What the hell is he doing? You know what it is? I warned this guy to keep away from Paul Heyman. And he said on Raw, I even listened to Raw this Monday, and he said he had... Oh, I'm disgusted.
Definitely a shocker.
Well, there you go. Well, let's just see what it does for Matt Rhodes' career. But I've been with Paul Heyman. Not literally like that, obviously I didn't mean that, I meant as he's my manager. But once I got rid of Paul Heyman, I won the tag belts. Now what's Matt Rhodes doing with Paul Heyman?
Who knows?
Well, let's see. Is this going to turn the fans on Matt Rhodes, or this is the thing he's going to say? Matt Rhodes has been such a fan favourite since he's won. He actually won the title under his old gimmick called Thunder, He's been such a fan favourite, and then all of a sudden to go with someone like Paul Heyman, the fans aren't going to like that, Jess, at all.
True, I am a fan of him, and I'm starting to lose some respect for him right here.
Well, Santino Marella still going to work here. Matt Rhodes, hoping you've got to think he has to be concentrating on the match, especially if he's got Paul Heyman, his manager now. Well, I don't want to say, why go with a slime ball like him? Heyman only cares about one person, Jess, and that's himself.
It's very true. It's just Paul Heyman.
I bet Paul Heyman give Matt Rhodes all this "I'm a champion" talk. He's got he's got Jericho on Raw, but Connor Rhodes, who basically left me for on SmackDown, he lost to Kurt Angle. He hasn't even got a title on SmackDown anymore. Oh, honestly, sorry, Jess. I do apologise. This is your first night, but honestly, you do not want to associate yourself with Paul Heyman.
That was a very nice... Oh, and another nice move. That's 2 good ones in a row.
Well, Heyman doesn't look too bad so far. Matt Rhodes going for a quick submission here. This has put a lot of people away here in Non-Stop Wrestling. This move is used by a lot of people. But Santino Marella, as I said, that veteran instinct, managing to get out of it. But Matt Rhodes, there you go. I was just about to say, who's been in control, is now sort of against it now. Is Santino going again? Now, as I say that, Matt Rhodes comes back into it. And, well, there you go, Santino moving out of the way. Jess is, I think, a little bit more stunned than I am that Paul Heyman's in NXT. We've seen him here last week. We didn't see him come out, but he was